Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. In Watch These Animals Being Freed for the First Time, we'll witness incredible moments as animals are given the chance to return to their natural habitats for the very first time. Join us as we experience these heartwarming and emotional moments together. Witness the incredible recovery journey of a rescued seagull, from injury and rehabilitation to its long-awaited return to freedom in this inspiring video. I truly appreciate efforts like these. Wild animals deserve the chance to live freely in their natural habitats. Wow. The photo taken as she stepped out of the enclosure is absolutely breathtaking. It's hard to imagine what true freedom in the wild must feel like, but that image captured the moment perfectly. On Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, a rescued jaguar named Covey embarked on a 6-hour journey to freedom, traveling across highways, dirt roads, and deep jungle trails before finally returning to the wild. They carefully transported the seal to the shoreline and released it back into the vast open ocean, where it truly belongs. This remarkable footage captures the release of one of the world's rarest tigers back into the wilds of eastern Russia, marking a significant moment for wildlife conservation. Wow! Watching that eagle take off was almost like watching a jet aircraft leave the runway. Its landing gear dropped down and then tucked back up as it gained altitude. What an incredible sight to witness. A poisoned Peruvian vulture was released back into the wild after making a full recovery through rehabilitation and care.
Ahí está. Es enorme, ¿no? A beautiful animal that plays an important role in maintaining nature's balance. I hope it will be protected and preserved in every country around the world. Imagine sitting in the front seat of your car, sipping your coffee, and then that bear suddenly decides to walk away. Two rare red wolves that had been living in captivity were released into their new temporary habitat at the Wolf Conservation Center in South Salem, New York.
That last bear clearly looked ready to have a calm and friendly discussion about its temporary captivity and eventual release back into the wild. This black bear had been frequently rummaging through residents' trash. After being safely captured, it was time to release it back into its natural habitat. Watching Bruce's fear as he was about to leave the cage was heartbreaking. But when the crate was finally opened and Bruce saw his home for the very first time, it became one of the most beautiful sights I've witnessed in a long time. Wolves have returned to Colorado for the first time since the 1940s.
There he is. He doesn't want to leave.
After 2 months of rehabilitation, these are the fox's first tentative steps as it is released back into the wild.
Come back for lunch. And he's gone.
Here.
This gray fox suffered a head injury after being hit by a car. Despite the severity of the injury, it spent only 11 days at the Wildlife Rescue Center before being released back into the wild. The fox was released back into the wild after being rescued from the River Thames. A rare lynx species was released back into the wild in Spain, marking an important step in ongoing conservation efforts to protect this endangered animal. A young Iberian lynx was released into the wild in the Sierra Morena Mountains of Spain. Thanks to the tracking device it wears, researchers are able to monitor its journey and survival in the natural habitat. Brano, a 2-year-old male lynx from Slovakia, was released into the forests of Rhineland-Palatinate. A rare lynx that was captured in Michigan's Thumb region earlier this year has been released back into the wild by the Michigan Department of Natural Resources, DNR. Watch this video of a 3-year-old male leopard being released back into the wild by Wildlife SOS.
And he's going to come popping out. Ready? Off you go.
In May 2014, rehabilitated bear cubs from the Killam Bear Center in Lyme, New Hampshire, were released into 5 different forest preserves managed by the Forest Society, all located far from urban and suburban areas. A rare vulture species is being released back into the wild. A 1.8-meter-long crocodile was found in a pond in Utsana village, Pinahat, Agra. The crocodile was rescued by Wildlife SOS and the Forest Department and later released back into its natural habitat. This 4.7-meter-long Tomastoma crocodile, also known as the false gharial, was released into a safe area within Tanjung Puting National Park. 15 giant tortoises that had lived in captivity for decades as part of a population restoration program were successfully released back into the wild in the Galapagos Islands after the program achieved its goals. The dolphins that had stranded on Dennis Beach were released back into the ocean off Sandwich.
Oh, sorry.
The stories in Watch. These animals being freed for the first time truly highlight the joy and meaning of freedom. Which animal impressed you the most? Which moment touched you the deepest? Share your thoughts in the comments below.